So, hello. Hello for today. I'm M, and I'll be playing Faery Legends of Avalon. I played this earlier last week, and we talked a bit about how it's an older game, but it's a pleasant little one, so I hope you'll be enjoying yourself with me today. So, let's get into it. So we will continue with from where we left off. And that is in the Yggdrasil. So this is our character and our team. There's Grim, whom we helped last time, just before we took a break. And there's Bert, who is wonderful, and we love him very, very much. And here's our first companion, who is not in our party at the moment. His name is Yggdrasil. And then there's me. My character is a fairy, as you can see, and part of the charm of the game is that you can fly wherever. There's no stopping you, except for, you know, the invisible borders that is the mist. The mist surrounds parts of the world, of the fairy world, and it has cut off certain parts of the fairy world from the base of the kingdom. And it's our job to find out why and do something about it. And last time we helped save Grim's friend, the Rocky Raccoon. He had been caught in this, what do they call it in English? A bear trap? And we had to make a woman cry by telling a story with a happy ending, so that she would be miserable because she loves sad stories. And that would help us get the water we needed to rust the trap and save the raccoon. And now we are looking to get rid of a wasp nest in the tree. But in order to do that, we need to find some reagents in order to make a potion that will burn horribly, so that we can get rid of the hornet nest with the hornet or wasp net. Hey sweetie, I missed you. But as I said before, I love the fact that you are very tiny. That's an adorable little bird. So, let's start off by doing some quests, and I will be making voices. And that is something you'll just have to deal with. Howdy, Amber. What can I do for you? We have some questions. Can you ask several questions? Sure, I'm all ears. Let's talk about the repellent potion. Can you help me find the ingredients to create a potion that repels hornets? I don't know exactly what they are, but if you search around the base of the tree, you're sure to pick up what you're looking for. Alright. And then we wanted to ask, we asked last time, but I think I forgot what he said about the dragon egg. We found an egg, probably that of a dragon. We wouldn't know how to make it hatch. Dragons do not live in Yggdrasil. They shun the peace and calm that reigns here like trolls shun books. Perhaps you could find someone else to sit on your egg and make it toasty. A bird, perhaps. You should try talking to Fabergé the artist. He might know a bird or two. Bert takes offense to the line about troll. Fabergé the artist. Where might I find him? He lives alone in a small house amid the nests at the top of the tree. Not easy to find this house. It does like to be left alone. I think that's all the information we need. No, I did not mean to start talking to you again. And now let's ask Gargamel. Gargamel. Hello, Amber. Fancy trying my soup? You're looking a bit scrawny. You need fattening up. We have some questions. Go on, I'm all ears. Fabergé the artist. I'm looking for Fabergé the artist. I was told he could help me hatch my dragon egg. We'll find his shack at the top of the tree. I believe he has a large yellow lantern in front of his house. Excellent. Not that there's many houses on top of trees. A giant. We can ask about a giant. I thought you were a giant. Oh, okay. It's Gangrel is a giant in her type. Fiddlestick. Another of man's silly posturings. Honestly, they call me a loud bucket just for having a highly developed taste for Mother Nature. Whoever wrote that story, when he said I was a giant, he was talking poetic license. He just wanted to emphasize my generous nature. I do love that most of the characters you meet are characters from myths and stories. Some of them just regular little stories, like Puck from Midsummer's Dream by Shakespeare. And Oberon, of course, from the same play, but he is also part of the mythology. So, Tree World. What can you tell me about Yggdrasil? There are all sorts of marvelous things to eat here. It was a gourmet paradise. Honey, mushroom, dandelion leaves, green fly secretions, everything you need for your scrumptious blends. I don't think much of that sounds very good, honestly, but to each their own. So, we found out where to find our little buddy. I wanted to talk to White. He's over here. Hello again. What can I do for you? We have some questions. I'm listening. Let's talk about the past. You've been living here for a very long time. You must have seen a lot. Are you calling me an old bag? You're right. I'm as old as they come. I remember the time the humans came to find peace, when Oberon was still a plucky young whippersnapper, very full of himself, but oh so cheeky. He and Puck would get up to all kinds of larks. Interesting. The ingredients. I am looking for ingredients to create a foul-smelling smoke to drive out the hornets. Do you know where I can find them? I want to look on the ground near the tree. That's where you find all the stuff. That's not much up here in the branches. I think that's enough of what we need to talk about. We know where Fabergé is, so I don't think we need to ask about him. Let's ask about Yggdrasil, just to be thorough. Well, you're not seeing it at its best. If only you had known in its heyday. It was buzzing with life, there were flowers everywhere, and animals and birds of every kind. It was magnificent. All we can do today is hope. Hope that it won't die. Oh, that's sad. She did have something that disappeared in the options. Here, problem. You look annoyed. Is something wrong? I do confess, even though I adore birds, there is this one robin redbreast who chirps away all day long outside my door and drives me to lally. I can even hear his squawking from the pantry. Hang on. Hang on, my antivirus is messing with me. There we go. I can even hear his squawking from the pantry. Can you make him understand that I need my peace and quiet? We're not gonna harm him, are we? I don't know how to drive him away without harming him. Even though he annoys me so much I could deal him a blow, I don't think that's the solution. You should go see Fabergé the artist. He knows how to speak to birds. Excellent. Fabergé is a useful fellow. And then we have... here we go. Shugfly! He appears to be sick. Well, I'll be jiggered. Fresh faces. Where do you hail from? Been an age or two since we had visitors. Does this mean traffic's back to normal? Sorry, I'm getting carried away. My name's Shugfly. What can I do for you? Shugfly, do you know Shugfly by any chance? You're not Shugfly's cousin, are you? He asked me to find you. He was very worried about you. Shugfly is indeed my cousin. We're one very big family, you know, so it might not be me he's talking about. We have another cousin, an adventurer type too, who set out on a boat journey once. Perhaps he was talking about him. Is he also named Shugfly? Very good. I shall tell Shugfly that you are well, and if I meet his other cousin, I will pass on your best wishes to both of them. But do we have anything else to say, our little friend? I'd like to ask you some questions. There's a lot of question asking in this game. Let's ask about the anthill. What a huge anthill. Why do you live right next door? Don't the ants disturb you? Not at all. They're tremendous guys. Ever so tidy and helpful. They carry things for me sometimes. You should see them. You should see their muscles. Wow. I'd like to share some of my reserves with them. You keep strange friends. I would never have thought of sharing my food with ants and to get them to carry my luggage. That's because you don't know ants. If you lived here longer, you'd probably end up loving them as much as me. Oh, that's sweet. There we are. And these little ant friends. Get some tissues or something, honey. So, here we have our first battle for today. And it's your standard RPG. You get physical attacks and magic and potions and whatnot. But we haven't used Grim yet, so that's gonna be interesting. We're gonna use some lightning magic and an attack, because I'm not sure what the defense of these are. It appears magic is better, at least for this one. Alright, Grim is a summoner. So we can summon a raccoon. We can summon a bee or a raccoon. Since we have a bunch of bees, let's summon a raccoon. And that's Rocky Raccoon helping us out. That's sweet. Oh, Bert got poisoned, it appears. Now Bert has stronger attack. So let's use the Stone Kroger. Ooh, that was nice. But he needs some help. I'm doing well though. So let's heal up Bert. And let's see. I don't know what his attack is like, so let's try that. Decent attack. Bad. But it did get poisoned. And now two of us are poisoned, that's not great. Let's use Nova. And then let's use a bee on the other one. And I hope he gets poisoned too. Yes. Ah, Grim. And we're fine. So I don't think there's any other enemies for us right now. And here we got Elba the beekeeper. We talked to him earlier, didn't we? Talked to him in the last stream and he helped us get an idea about what to do about the hornets. Why do you keep bees? Duh, bees make me honey, but they are also magnificent creatures. Without them the flowers would not pollinate. I take great care of my sweet cherubs. Oh, that's nice. And I don't think he has anything interesting to say right now. So let's find a Fabergé and see if he can help us with our dragon egg. I think he is... I think this is... No, that's not... Let's see. Oh. Oh, look at that, a chest. Ah, here we go. Ah, he's an artist. Say, a visitor. I don't often get visitors. Are you interested in art, young lady? Hello. I was sent by Oberon to save the tree world. Ah, I never dreamed our Majesty still took the interest in us. What marvelous news. How may I be of use? But we care a lot about the dragon egg at the moment, I think. I found a dragon egg on Avalon, and I was told to come see you. You would know how to make it hatch, would you? Whether of a dragon or some other species, an egg must be set upon in order for it to hatch. I have friends in high places, birds actually, and they would only be too willing. Really? Even if it's not one of their eggs? 'Tis true, certain birds of ill repute are willing, but my darlings are normally distrustful of such behavior. However, ways do exist of deceiving them, when with a small dab of paint your egg will be camouflaged and they wouldn't necessarily notice. What pattern should we use then? Young lady, that is for you to say. Find a nest containing at least one egg and no brooding mother. Observe the pattern and then come back and tell me. It's right there, we're looking at it. I shall make a tour of the nest. It's here, we can see it. So what kind of it? It's yellowish with green specks. How cute. And here we have a little chest. So we have a pattern. I have seen a nest that seems very suitable. There's a pattern like that, with spots here and there. Very weird. Perfect, hand over the egg. How do I place the egg? You will have to wait until the bird leaves the nest. You should not have to wait long. In this season they spend their days fluttering to and fro, seeking food. Alright. Ta-da! Not my usual idiom, but a masterpiece nonetheless. All in good cause. Place it in the nest and I shall keep my beady eye on it. The instant the shell starts to crack, I shall steal it away again. You may retrieve your egg from my humble abode. Excellent. I shall place the egg and come back to you to see you. Oh my goodness, look at it, it's so small. And it's dripping. Oh, it's so cute. I wonder if I have to talk to him again. It has not hatched, I can tell you that much. Patience is a virtue, young lady, and you are a sinner. You must let nature take its time. Babies do not hatch in a day. They require time and patience. Come back later. Alright, but we did need to ask you about a bird. How can I get rid of a bird without harming it? Tickle it under the wings, that should set him fluttering. That seems very simple. Thanks and farewell. So now we gotta find the robin that she didn't like. I got a note. There's a dragon egg there. And there appears to be a dragon egg there too. Fabergé gets busy with helping hands. Is this the robin? I don't think so. We can't do anything about it at least. Feels like the robin should be near here. Let's talk to her. Maybe she tells us something. No, she does not have any further information about birds. So, let's take some of the ingredients we need for our smelly potion. In order to get that, we have to kill some termites. I'm more than happy to do that. I don't like termites. I don't think Avalon has any good offensive magic. He's quite a tank and physical DPS. That's mean, stupid termite. Stop it. Bert has taken enough bullying from his brothers. This is a tough one. There we go. And we have a piece of an egg. A rotten egg. And I think I saw something. There's a chest here. Boots of physical resistance. That sounds nice. Let's wear that. And then we had the water that we didn't check out. No, we like the iron one. And let's get these termites too. I mean, they can't be good for the tree, can they? That one had pretty strong resistance, actually. That's mean. That's better. Oh, it actually got it down. Let's get our bee friends to help. Get them poisoned. There we go. We have reached level 8, which I think means we can metamorphose. So, we talked about this in the last stream, that we can change shape depending on what powers we want. And we have reached the antenna phase now. And the horns we can get. Some horns or some antennas. If we have butterfly antennas, we get power. If we're a cricket, we get physical resistance. And we have vitality field. What is? For the next 5 rounds, the selected ally will regain part of their vitality. In level 3, this applies to the whole group, so it's a group heal. We heal over time. The others are buffs. I think we'll want the ants then. We are turning into the weirdest fairy because we'll have butterfly wings, ant antenna, and a scorpion's tail. So let's see here. We have no more skill points, so we're gonna have to keep going best we can. I think we might have the... Oh, there's the robin. Let's tickle the bird. And it flew off. So we fixed the bird. We managed to drive away the bird. It won't be disturbing you anymore. Thank you ever so. Now I'll be able to have my afternoon nap without being disturbed by its chirping. Here, take this. A small token of my appreciation. Thanks and farewell. I got weapons of physical resistance set. Let's see now. Iron increases the effectiveness of our attacks and our poison. But this increases our physical resistance. I think we prefer the extra power right now. Now I think it was Puck that we needed to talk to get the potion, and I think we have all the things. Or maybe we don't. We'll see. Oh, she's just asking about where the potions are. And we already asked that. And they say the base of the tree, so let's see if we missed something. I'm pretty sure that I got most of what we need. Don't think, no, not these. I'm not seeing any sparkles right now. We're seeing a chest, we want that. Thank you. We got our little ant friends. I don't remember who it was that we needed to talk to. Okay, it's Gargamel we need, so we just have to talk to her and hope that she makes us a potion. Hello, Amber. Fancy trying my soup? You're looking a bit scrawny. Oh, right, she already said that. It appears the hornets have built their nests in the branches of the tree and eating all the leaves. Could you help me defeat them? I'd really love to rally your cause, but I'm not sure I'd be of use or ornament. I don't believe I have a good recipe for hornets. They aren't particularly tasty, are they? No, we need to get rid of them. Puck's advice was to heat up a foul-smelling potion to smoke out the hornets. I'll need your cauldron for the job. Right, count me in. I love cooking up potions, and your foul-smelling recipe has piqued my curiosity. I shall take up my cauldron this instant and head for the nest. Bring the ingredients up and make yourself a good fan out of fern leaves. We'll have to waft the smoke in the nest direction. Alright. Let's see here. I wonder if we can check the egg and see how it's doing. Alright, we have Galadriel here. Hello, I'm Galadriel. You must be new around here. I've never seen you before. Hello. Hello, Galadriel. I come from the Isle of Avalon, and I was told Yggdrasil was sick. Yeah, that's so horribly true. The tree is dying, and some of the inhabitants have started behaving ever so strangely. You look worried. Well, actually... No, it's nothing. I can't... Oh, I feel so silly. You're blushing. You don't have to feel sheepish. I'm no wolf. What is it you want to tell me? You're so right. I'm in love. Aww. I can be flattered. Yes, let's be flattered. How sweet. It's not every day people tell me that. There's no shaking Puck out of my head. I can't get a thing done. He's always on my mind. Can you help me? I dare talk to him and I want to offer him a gift. But I don't know what he likes. Well, what can we do to help then? I want to offer him a cake. Could you visit Gagramo? I reckon she know what Puck likes. Yeah, sure. I'll be as quick as I can. I believe she's yet another character from A Midsummer's Dream. Clothing of physical resistance. Yeah, let's put that on. And let's see if Fabergé has any news for us. Wherever he is, the branches can be a bit disorienting. Let's see now, the nest is there, that means Fabergé should be behind us. No, that's the ladder. Where did he... Ah, further up. Hello. How's the egg doing? Perfect timing. I've just returned from the nest. I heard that unmistakable cracking sound and I hurried to collect the egg. Here, look how it moves. Let's look. Oh, we have a little dragon. Look at it. It's so sweet. He looks like an emancipated little thing. Oh, I love him. Wah! I'm not sure I completely understand. You wanna follow me? Yeah, I'm sorry Grim, but you'll have to go. I want to keep Bert. Grim, go wait for me by the mirror. And now we have a dragon with us. I mean, every game should have a dragon that you can have in your party. Every game. Including games that have nothing to do with dragons. We gotta see if we can find her. Weapons of air. Let's see what they do. Increases the effectiveness of your air spells. I don't have any. Although maybe our little dragon has one. And he probably breathes fire. So, I put the cauldron in just the right spot. Do you have the ingredients? I do have them. Now I can't find them, apparently. Rummage around on the ground or on the tree. I'm sure you'll come up with something. Alright. I thought I had all of them. A fern branch, that's what I needed. I had the ingredients, but not the fan. And here we are. That didn't take long to find. So let's go straight back up. Oh god, this is so difficult. I can't see where I am. Alright. We brought everything. Perfect! Perfect! But we do have one little problem. We have to warm the pot, and for that we need a fire. But we can't light the fire without endangering Yggdrasil. Fire, huh? And how are we supposed to heat the potion? Why don't you ask for your companion to blow gently at the base of the cauldron? He's young and his breath is still gentle, but it will be perfect for heating the mixture. Oh, good thing we got a dragon then. Go on, Drake. Do as the nice lady says, okay? Look at him. He's so cute. Right, everything's ready. The cauldron is in the right place, the potion is ready, and your scaly friend is on the starter's orders. What should I do with this fan? You'll need yourself a strong fellow. You must drive the fumes towards the nest and continue until it hits home. Your chubby playmate here, the one with the book. He looks like he has the brawn for the task. You heard her, Bert. Go use your glistening muscles. Take the fan, Bert, and get in position. Right, everything's in place. Are you prepared for the Hornet to decide and come out and counterattack? Is it? I don't remember. Do you have to? Asiel and Grim probably needs to be here because the other ones are busy. So we need Grim to join us. Right, everything's in place. Now let's go. Let us commence. Bert has to keep on wafting those stinking fumes towards the nest, and Drake must not stop blowing. Let's go. And now we're getting the foul smoke to get rid of the hornets. And they are not happy. So, oh, we got another action bar now, because we got a level up. It's neat. We didn't fight hornets yet, did we? So I have no idea. Oh right, Asiel's attack. So 30 and 24, so magic attacks are better. And we'll keep on going with that. Oh. And let's summon some bees. And then just attack. Just to get them poisoned. Oh, come on. Good. Bad. I think we can do 2 attacks on that one. Okay, good. There we are. We're doing well so far, at least. Here we are. We're almost leveled up. It worked! Well done. Those horrible creatures buzzed right off. We did it! Difficult. It must be said it wasn't easy, but we did manage to avoid a terrifying combat that way. I didn't fancy entering that nest. I was sure you'd make it, and all there's left is to take all that back down. Now that I think of it, on my way up, I brought some potions with me just in case things turn nasty. They're all yours. Here you go. Thank you. The hornets have left, the ginger's been braved, but despite our efforts the tree is not saved. Oh. Why do you say that? The hornets will stop eating the leaves now. Did you have no feeling when the swarm took to the wing? I don't want to be mean to Bert, I love him. Let's just say we didn't feel anything special. Would the great tree were saved by our very own action, would have felt a shock wave and luminous diffraction, a strong blast and great light, some form of reaction. So if it wasn't the hornets, then there must have been another cause. The hornets did threaten the tree, I've no doubt, but they weren't the root of the torment. Our misfortune is far from accomplished, I fear. Ever forth we must strive and relent. Very well, let's go question the inhabitants. Perhaps they have more to tell us. With the fledgling dragons we shall ourselves retire. You will find us by the mirror when you so require. Let's talk about explanations. Do not think this abandonment, but your team is as its complement. If to change or switch you ever feel the itch, you only need to confide and we'll be by your side. And I want you to come with me. And we level up. So we got a few potions. And we got a pattern to our wings. We have 2 skill points even. So let's see, we don't have enough for the lightning rock or any of these really. Because we need to level up our Nova spell. Which I believe, in order to do that, we need to level up our lightning discharge. So let's upgrade that. And upgrade that, so that when we have the next level, we can get a pattern for our wings. Okay. Can I still go into there? I kind of don't want to, because I think Grim gets angry if you hurt the hornets without purpose. I seem to remember there was something about that he could be a bit sad. And Bert is always so lovely. He's a good friend. With 2 companions, the team is replete. To make way for me, who shall retreat? Both of them eventually, but let's go with Yggdrasil first. And then a little Drake. Right? Good little dragon, come with me. Replace Grim. There we are. And we needed to talk to her about what Puck likes. I must say, that was quite an adventure. I never thought I'd concoct a recipe quite so foul, and one that drives out hornets to boot. Please feel free to ask if I can help in another way. Cake. Gabrielle wants to offer Puck a cake. What do you suggest? Well, today's chef's suggestion is fern fritters. He loves them. Go fetch me a sprig of fern and I'll knock him up in a jiffy. So, we had ferns over here. We should probably be able to get another one. Da, 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 da. There's a fern. Thanks, a bundle. Now let's toss it into a frying pan until it's nice and golden. Perfect. Oh, that aroma. Delectable. Now for the pastry, nicely cut, and voila! Hot and toasty pan fritters. I must get them to cook right away while they're still warm. So Galadriel is doing nothing. Speak to Puck. We have a gift from an admirer. Somebody gave me a present for you. Somebody who has really taken a liking to you. Incredible! Now there's a surprise. Let me think. Could you take this to my mystery admirer for me, please? Alright. But I also need to talk to you about the hornets. I managed to rid the hornet's nest of its troublesome inhabitants. Well done. I must say I didn't think anyone could do it. You're a smart one, you are. Here, I know it's not much, but take these boots. They have special powers. They'll come in handy in your mission to save our world. But the tree is still sick. Thank you for this gift. They are sure to come in handy, especially since it seems the tree is still sick. I must say you're not wrong. The hornets were a real threat, but it looks like there's something else making Yggdrasil suffer. Not a threat, huh? Sorry, I can't think of anything else. Why don't you try asking some of the other folk around here? Perhaps they've seen something I haven't. Yeah. You know Marcius. It's funny, but you really remind you of a faun I met on Avalon. You have the same character model and everything. Marcius? It appears as if we do have common ancestry, but has always been into sun and fun and pretty dames. Personally, I prefer the calm and poetry of Yggdrasil and the Celtic lands. To each their own. I got boots of healing. I don't think I need that at the moment. But my healing is decent. So let's tell her the good news. I brought you your gift to Puck. And? He asked me to give you this and say thank you. Oh, what a happy day! Thank you, thank you, thank you! I shall go see him right away. Okay, I'll be waiting for you. I think this is a bit weird. And she came back. Thank you, you really helped me and I wish to offer you this as thank. Please do take it. Is it a cake? Phew, no. Thank you very much. It will be much more useful. Headband of air. I still don't have any air spells. Thank you. And we got some boots of fire. Well, I don't have any fire spells. So again, I don't really have a use for it. Have you seen anything? We drove those hornets out. No longer will they attack your bees or eat the leaves of Yggdrasil. Thank you, my darling and I are so very grateful. Here, take this weapon as a token of our gratitude. Thank you. Do you know anything about the illness? Sadly, it seems that Yggdrasil is still ailing. The other day when I was riding one of my bees, I noticed some strange white beasties in the roots of the other tree. On the other side of the tree. I do believe they were termites. And you reckon these termites are eating the tree? It's very possible. That kind of insect can grow through incredible quantities of wood. If they start attacking the root of the tree will be doomed. Doomed, I tell you. We must drive them out, or kill their queen, or something. Anything. They must go. Well, I said I don't like termites, so gladly. Weapons of Earth set. So we gotta find some termites and get rid of them. First of all, I don't know where they were. Oh, right. Here we found the termites earlier, so... Oh. 30 statue, don't scare me like that. So, I don't think this is particular. This game isn't the hardest, so I don't expect there to be a maze or anything. Alright, they have pretty decent magic defense. And our little Drake has a fireball though. It's burning! We're burning the termites! I do love his magic. Let's make it burn. I don't think there was anything here. Let's see if we can set fire to all of them. Oh, that one resists. Alright, so these have fire resistance. I do love our little buddy. I mean, can you imagine how small he is? I mean, you see the size we are compared to the robin birds. So he must be absolutely tiny. There we are. Now I think we level up again. And now I should be able to get our pattern. Can get lightning storm or lightning rock or storm. Electric and water damage or electric and earth damage. Interesting. I don't think we can get the other ones. We don't have anyone who does water damage yet, so I want a storm. And that's all our skill points. You can get quite a lot of skills. I don't remember, but I think you can get all skills except for the ones that are not equipable at the same time. I'm not sure though, honestly. I keep forgetting what their resistances are, so I'm just gonna go for it. Indeed. Stone storm. Good, Drake. That's good. Let's try Nova. And then lightning discharge. I think that one is going to burn to death soon. But let's cast an Inferno. And then attacks. There we go. Which way did we come from? This way, right? I have no idea actually. But there are more enemies, so we're going the right way. Now we got, for the first time since a while, a formation. I think that if you are in the back formation, We're actually protected from status ailment. Come on, you got like 2 HP left. Excellent, excellent. Pouring of air, we still don't have it. Still no wind magic. Sorry, I'm a bit quiet. There's not really much to talk about in these moments. That's just your usual RPG grind. Now let's try the storm attack. That's neat, actually. So we can level up a skill, or get some tattoos, or get some horns. I'm not too interested in that one. Although it is nice to have a physical attack that hits the entire team. And these need to be upgraded more. Let's see here. Well, let's go for healing. The vitality field, that's probably better because it's a group heal eventually. Oh. Oh, I do not like that. I very much do not like that. Well, nothing to it, I guess. Ah. This reminds me a bit too much about the brood modders from Dragon Age. And it's made worse because I know that these are real. I don't want them to be real. Good, good. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I really don't like it. I don't like that it's crawling inside of her as well. What is going on with that? I think this means she's gonna summon some help. But at least she got her poisoned. I don't think we can set her on fire though. Yeah, here we go. Oh well. Let's gotta get rid of even more disgusting things. I really don't like this. Ah. Oh, at least the queen is both poisoned and burning now. Our little Drake needs some help. If I remember correctly, then this game had it had a decent difficult spike towards the end, but it's not a difficult game at all. So I kind of forget to keep an eye on my health sometimes. Because most of the time you really can just steamroll the entire game. At least we're getting her down and weakened now. She doesn't have much health left. Hopefully we can get her before she summons more. There we finally go. Sad Temptament's queen, you lie prone in defeat. Your eggs miss the roost, must yearn their nest. But your passing has not elicited sweet relief, for the great grief of torment it endurest. It's difficult sometimes to predict what type of inflection you should have in his poem. So if it's not a termite, what is the problem? One more queen is defeated, the hornet's own mistress has fled. But the tree suffers still, the poor thing is yet ill, its future still hangs by a thread. Let's stay in the nest a bit because there's a chest here. Why would I leave without opening all the chests? Bracelets of electricity, we can actually use that. Let's equip that one. That was everything we needed though. And there's a bit of a broken mesh. Now we're just gonna find our way out of here. Please tell me I'm actually going in, not going in circles. There we are. Let's arc. Perfect. The termites are eradicated, but let's ask about his love life first. How's Galadriel? Everything's hunky-dory between you two? You bet, we couldn't be happier. Thank you so much for what you've done for us. My pleasure. I managed to eradicate the termites. I felt a truly positive change in Yggdrasil, but I sense its essence is still being poisoned by something horribly evil somewhere. An evil influence. What might threaten it? Alas, that I know not, but it's like something deep down is getting at it. I couldn't put my finger on if those termites and hornets clogging my sensors. Sensors? Do you have a technology here somewhere? Well, we already asked about Marseilles, but it didn't allow me to just leave the conversation. see here. What do you have to say, Gargamel? The termites are gone. It must be said, you're quite a wizard when it comes to chasing out insects. I fear the tree isn't any better for it, though. Yeah, that's true. Do you know what the problem might be? Sadly, no, but perhaps White would have some idea. White's the eldest on the tree, the one who knows it best. Well, we'll see. Hello again. What can I do for you? What about the termites? Talk to me, White. Well done, what a resourceful pair you are. Now that the tree is termite-free and I won't be kept awake by atrocious gnawing and scratching sounds all night. Here, take this garment. It should provide good protection. Yeah, but the tree is sick. The tree is still vulnerable. There's still something wrong. One day I saw humans come by and bury their waste at the foot of the tree. I can't imagine it was very happy. Perhaps we should dig out the waste. The spot where they buried it should still be visible. Once again, humans ruin everything, don't we? And we leveled up. I got some fire clothing. Let's see here. I can get the vitality field for an entire group. That's excellent. And I want to see what Galadriel has to say about their newfound relationship. Could you answer some questions? And snooping. She doesn't mention him. What a shame. And what about the tree illness? Very, very little. I have been here long and I think the tree started suffering before I arrived. I've seen some big fat hornets around, but I don't know if they have anything to do with it. We got rid of them, so they're not. But the waste at the base, I believe that's there, that right there. And it looks like a steel drum, so someone went and buried industrial waste underneath a tree and thought that was fine. The buried waste holds the key within the roots of the tree, spreading its toxicity and holding its soul in captivity. The waste must be displaced and disposed of in haste. I don't understand why nobody mentioned it before. Yeah, it feels like that would be a big deal. We eagerly shun such atrocity and forget its horror and ferocity. But those who dwell too long, too close, turn crazy, wild and bellicose. I don't know what that word means. Let's dig out the waste and get away from here. We need a creature friendly, with claws and paws dig out debris. We should gather other fae to shift the waste out of harm's way. Our new companion could ask his friend, the raccoon we saved, to come help us. That's excellent. Your clever plans mean one thorn less, but hands we need to shift the mess. The inhabitants, let's ask us if they can help. Let's ask him about the raccoon. I shall need your friendly raccoon to dig out the toxic waste. Okay, I'll summon him this instant and he'll join you right away. Perfect. And Puck, what about you? Can you gather people? I need help digging. It's the waste that is killing the tree. I'll lend a hand, no worries, if it means saving our tree. I'll get down there right away. When you're ready, you can count me in. Perfect. I don't feel entirely comfortable asking the old ladies for manual labor help, but let's see if they want to help. I have found waste bird at the foot of the tree. I need volunteers to dig it out. Can you help me? I'm really not a digging type. I can fat shame her. I can ask please. Or I can say that's too bad. Let's say that's too bad. I'm sure there will be others. Can you help dig the waste? I'm sorry, dear friend, but my arthritis is acting up. Alas, I shall be of no use at all. I'm sorry. Let's see here. Where did we... I do get lost with the branches, I really do. Where is... there it is. Oh, I can't even ask her. Oh, wonderful. Elba, what do you have to say? Can you help? I need to dig. I shall need volunteers to help me dig. You can count on me. I'll see you at the foot of the tree. Thank you. Now the ants ought to be able to help, it feels. Dragonfly. I've been told that there's waste bird in the root of the tree and that's what's killing it. I need as many fae as possible to help me dig it out. You can count on me. Waste, you say? That's outrageous. Thank you. I think that's probably enough. 3 people is usually enough in a video game. Our excavation forfeit effectuated. The waste can henceforth be evacuated. Yeah. They have worked hard. We can now bring it all together so we can room it from the roots. Who cometh at us? Ah, Jesus! They buried radioactive waste underneath the tree. Who cometh at us? What is that wailing? Out of the roots, thrashing and failing. The spirit of Yggdrasil, dryad of the tree, who harries us like we were her enemy. He must be poisoned, the poor dear. She's not behaving as she should. It looks as though she has been poisoned. The vile gunk around the trunk has sent the dryad in a funk, blinded by destructive bile. What she does love, she does revile. Let's fight her and knock some sense into her. But we really need to find like a lead box for this thing or something. It's painful to hear myself say the sole feasible ways of a fray. You are right in what you do, voice. Twixt fight and flight we left no choice. But since we must fly into battle, for king and fairy, let us go grapple. Oh, poor dear. Oh, that is a creepy face. Let's see here. We can probably not set her on fire. But we will see what we can do. Let's throw a rock at her just to lower her defenses a bit. And then just smack her and hope it gets better. I'm sorry if that sound is a bit loud. It's very loud in my headphones, but I don't know how it's gonna come across in the stream. Oh, come on. It's huge! You're so small. How do you miss that? Oh. Oh, our health is not good. I should have done this earlier, I think. Let's see now. I need an elixir for our poor dear. Oh, he actually did manage to set her on fire. That's neat. And we need to reapply the vitality field because Drake didn't get it. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Maybe I should have gone for the actual healing instead. Forgetting there, she's almost out. Now, if you can only hit the target, little Drake. There we go. Poor thing. What is happening to me? The world is swirling and my sap flows within me like some wild slurry. The soil is screeching in my ears, howling through my head. You were possessed. It was as though you were possessed, corrupted by the wild waste that a man had buried within your roots. You will still feel their influence, but you will heal now. How despicable. I am sorry I attacked you, fair being. There was a mist before my eyes, and all I could feel was hatred. Once men worshipped me. How could they do that to me now? They have lost their sense of magic, but you are saved now, and your recovery should be swift and complete. I owe you my life, fair being. Take this object. I believe it is a form of clothing. It should protect you. Thank you very much for this gift. Perhaps we should dispose of this stinking pile of refuse. Yeah, it's radioactive! Yes, if it's left here, its darkness will spread and poison all fair creatures who come live here. You must ask the birds to help you. They can fly beyond the magic bubble. Let them return to man what belongs to him. I shall take care of it this instant. Can you try to gather it together in a neat pile, or else the bird would never manage. Clothing of earth. Not our specialty, so... Alright, we need to get the help from the birds, I guess. But which birds? My guess is we're gonna have to talk to Fabergé again. He's good with that. I know, the man's got game. How's the baby dragon? He's good! And he's adorable. But you haven't come to exchange small talk. What can I do for you? Birds. We shall need the birds to move the waste we have dug up and dump it beyond the magic bubble. A single robust avian friend should suffice. Should several take on the task, they would never agree on where to dispose of the waste. I think I know who to ask. Return to the lower branches, and I shall ask him to join you. One bird? It's a steel drum! Like, look at that. One bird's gonna pick that up. I wish them luck. It's a little tit. What are you gonna do? Oh, you sweetheart. So, now I think Yggdrasil is going to heal. Let's talk to the Dryad once more. I just want to check to see if she's okay. Thank you, Faery. Who would have thought that a tiny fairy could save an old creature like me? I am eternally grateful. Tell me, what's life as a Dryad like? We live like trees. Our lives are long and magnificent. We stretch our branches to the radiant sun, and the sap rises when we hear birdsong. When it rains, we weep too. And when cometh winter's eyes, we withdraw into ourselves and sleep deeply, peacefully. Our lives are beautiful. Good for them. Good for them. Let's just see what Puck is doing. What you did when you saved Yggdrasil like 10 minutes ago was out of this world. We are all so very grateful to you. Thank you for your help. It was very good. You've been so kind. Here, take this weapon. Perhaps it will be useful to you in your quest. And if I may be so bold, do beware of that Oberon character. Make sure he doesn't chew you up and spit you out like what he did with me. Oh, thank you. So we're getting some people casting shade of Oberon. That's interesting. Let's see. Do we have anything new and interesting? No. I do like that dress. It's very pretty. But I think electricity will be good, because now we have double the electricity boost. I know I did keep the electricity equipped and removed it, but we'll do. So we're back on Avalon. We got 2 more mirrors with images in them, and everyone else broken. So let's see if we can go through one of them after this. We could feel the magic reviving in the world tree from here, and we could feel stability returning to the mirror. Well done indeed. Tell me, what was the cause of the waning? Let's tell him the story. The tree was threatened by hostile forces. Hornets, termites and human waste buried among the roots of the tree. The waste had polluted and corrupted the essence of the tree itself, and ultimately it would have destroyed it. How could these humans commit such an atrocity? Once they worshipped the tree and bowed down before its magic. Today it's an outlet for their refuse. Let's say they are destructive. They have a long destructive tree. They nearly killed the tree and witnessed the birth of their world, and if they had, we might have all gone with it. You are so right. It is for this reason, our own protection, that I encourage my subjects to withdraw. But wherever we hide, they persist in doing us harm. But the time has come for you to move on. The other mirrors await you. Let's go then. Let's see what they are. We can go to the... It appears to be a ship world. But first I wanted to... No, we didn't have anything left to do here, did we? Shankly's second cousin, we're looking for them. And we're looking for a sphere of fabric in the city of mirages. But now we're going to the Flying Dutchman. So, let's see here. Flying Dutchman. Neat. Also a nice ass shot of bird. Such strange lands fill the heart with distress. But force grows in me for our quest. As the sea surges in from its horizon, lets us forward for King Oberon. Horizon Oberon. Your rhymes are a bit desperate sometimes, Bert. I still love you. I do not feel very at ease on such a ship. What be this terrible cacophony? The sound of melee and disharmony. The ship's own rail, it would seem, is the source of these violent phenomena. It's coming from over there. A maiden and pirate to scuffle. Let us release yonder Corrigan from this noisome kerfuffle. Yeah, let's go. Of course he's coming. He's Bert, he always helps. Ugh. I am a little bit uncomfortable fighting a human-sized object. Being. Oh, they actually have quite some resistance. Let's see if that goes for all of them. And it's immune to burning. Oh, it's very... It has some defenses. But that helped at least. Yeah, we got ghost powers. We're in Pirates of the Caribbean. No, we're not. We're on the Flying Dutchman. Although, isn't that the name of the ship in the second movie? I don't think we can poison a ghost, can we? Yeah. And we also got a dragon. We got a little tiny dragon. His name is Drake, and I love him. We're only halfway through of his health. The difficulty really does grow quite fast. Yeah, Bert is... I won't leave him behind, he's a good man. He was very helpful earlier. His poetry remains a bit desperate at times, but we still appreciate his presence. Good grief, this is a... It's a toughie. He's taking longer to take down than the last boss of Yggdrasil. Look, he has soft child resistance. Mean. See how you like this. That's better. And now we should be getting our fifth friend. Say, at last someone with courage around here. I like it. Thanks for the helping hand. Right, let's get down to serious matters. What are you doing on my ship, young river rats? We're on a mission. Your ship, perfect. My companions and I are here to save it. Save me? If you're a knight in shining armor, then where's your unicorn? I don't like them fairy tales, they bring me out in hives. Yeah, well, we're still gonna help. Some shining armor will come in handy right now. We are trying to save the fairy worlds from disappearing. Saviors, are you? That's all we needed. Well, seeing as you're oozing with good intentions, why don't you liberate the other Corrigans? Them pirate blockheads have shackled them up in the hole because of their illness. They're ill? What's all this about an illness? Pirates say it is the plague, but what does it matter to them? They're ghosts. This is their old professional reflexes kicking in. There's nothing more terrifying on a ship than an epidemic. On land they're not that great either, as we have come to learn. Is it contagious? I have no idea what it is. You'll have to speak to the others. Perhaps they know. As for contagious, if it was, I'd have been the first to get it. You coming or not? I'm sorry, but as great as these tits are, I'm not willing to replace either Bert or Drake at the moment. Or maybe Drake, because he's a fire dragon and we're on a ship. I don't want him to get wet. Drake, go wait for me by the mirror. I just want to check up on him first. Drake? Good little dragon. He's a good little dragon. Meow. Purr. Get me purse. Let's give him some compliments. He's a Gucci smoochy baby dragon. Purr. Purr. Yeah. I love him. Dream, what do you have to say? I'd like to speak for a moment. Okay, let's talk, if that's what you want. Let's talk about the tree world. Do you like the tree world? A little less since I became a human haunt and they started driving their death contraptions everywhere. Before it was so enchanting. There were animals and birds that would chatter all day. Now it's as grim as a rabbit hole after a ferret's done its work. That is grim. So, animals. You seem to love animals much more than other fairy folk. Of course, animals never let you down. They're always so friendly, polite and affectionate. And most of all, they don't spout nonsense. That's a bit simplistic, don't you think? No, I agree with him. Are you joking? There's not a single creature in Faery who doesn't spend his days standing around going blah 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 and trying to get things he can't have. It's so pathetic. What if we talk to something else? Well, we talked about what we had to talk about. And let's talk to Aziel. We haven't talked to you much this episode at all. Hello, beautiful. What can I do for you? Beautiful? Why are you flirting with me? I'd like to talk, if you can. I'm listening. Let's ask about Oberon. Your relationship with Oberon seems strained. Why is that? It's rather difficult for me to talk about it. Let's steer clear of the subject. Rather you form your own opinion of the king. That's vague. Vague man, I'm insisting. If I ask a question, it's because I expect an answer, idiot. I have nothing to say on the subject. Fine. God, her tits are distracting, bouncing in the background. Let's ask about Flying Dutchman. Very little. I believe it holds a crucial place in the legends of seafarers. It's inhabited by phantom sailors, but also many fairy creatures have sought refuge there, such as mermaids and sea gnomes. That is about all I can tell you. We've been to Yggdrasil, and I think we know pretty much everything. And we've been to Avalon. Let's talk about the City of Mirages, which you have not been at yet. What do you know about the city? It's quite different from our own, yet ultimately we are very similar, I suppose. Now Oberon has trouble getting through to the people there, but seeing how he spends all his time in his tower in his own world, it's not that surprising. Thank you for telling me all that. I'm afraid I must leave. I do like that you get to talk to them a little bit in camp, but I do wish that I could talk to them when they're in my party, because I remember that I had such trouble getting the conversations to go, because first time I played this, I didn't realize that you could talk to them at camp. It's not very clear that you can. Oh. Get the bastards. Let's I want to explore this way first. Oh, look at that! Such a fancy dapper fellow. Clam. Wait, isn't there a flying soup? Flying soup? Yes, our people Greek, we're married ladies of refinement. It's short for superior. That's sweet. Well, thank you. The pleasure is all mine. Although in case of your beauty, ma'am, soup might refer to superb, superlative, or supernatural. He's a smooth fellow, ain't he? You appear anxious, my goblin companion. What has happened? Sweetest heart, pity me. A fool and filthy flighted old friend keeps purloining my implements, and soon my distiller's trade will suffer. What is most enraging is that the seagull cannot even appreciate the magic art of deploying vials. I feel like I did not quite understand that sentence. But I shall take care of it. What, Joyce? I would call you an angel were you not a more wondrous. This guy has... I bet he gets ladies. I really think he does. Oh, contraire, I'm pretty protected parallel where one as sweet as yourself is only too welcome, oh radiant one. So you run a distillery here, huh? But of course it is here, and it would be the greatest of pleasure to distill for you the purest of perfumes and finest of spirits. So you do alcohol? Can you distill alcohol? Oh, delectable one, you wished my command. That might still satisfy your every whim. No, I wasn't asking for it. Whiskey, sherry, martini. I'm not asking. Vodka, Marzana, Marsala. Cognac, Armagnac, Curacao. Brandy, eau de vie, and rum. I see Mademoiselle has a refined palate. I shall distill for thee the finest rum I ever tasted in goblin memory. Maybe don't bother. I am at your command, sweet damsel. Ask me later if perchance the flavor intrigues you. I hope it brings as much pleasure to your life palate as it shall mine. Oh, thank you. Do we have anything here? We have some potions. Good. We need potions. And that's an invisible wall. And here we have Limpet. Greetings, honorable flock of winged travelers. I bid you fair welcome to my piece of rock. Alright, I have some questions. I'm all ears, my airborne acquaintance. Are you a hermit? What are you doing here on your own? I have withdrawn from the world to devote myself to my two greatest passions, thinking up riddles and contemplating exquisite landscapes. Landscapes? We're in the middle of the oceans. Oh yes, the seascapes and vanishing points, such beauteous colors, such ravishing shades. Do you not see them? Are not caressed by the intricate grace of their magnificent expanses? Well, I guess. So, what do you know about the ship? The Flying Dutchman? I've seen it pass by my island before, but never has it stayed this long. The captain and his crew must have been so bowled over by the beautiful landscape that they cannot bring themselves to leave, nor they're dead. If I remember correctly, we'll find one of our old friend's cousins here. I'm not sure if he's on the little island or if he's on the ship. Oh, look, mermaids! 2 mermaids. 3 mermaids. And 2 of them look a bit angry. Are you angry, Melusine? Greetings, sky creature. 'Tis a pleasure indeed to encounter you in these waters. What sweet chance brings you here? Well, I have some questions, as always. I'm all ears. You are indeed mermaids, aren't you? That's right, we are half human, half fish. You see my sisters? They're mermaids like myself. Are we so unusual? Well, I only met one of you before. I've only seen one mermaid before, near Avalon. I spent long in stasis and have not been awake long. As you slept, the mermaid clan dwindled. We are such magical beings, but now we are so few. Can I ask you another question? I'm all ears. What about the ship? It is the Flying Dutchman, the ship of the dead. Crewed by the souls of the deceased, it sails the 7 seas escorting ghosts to the netherworld. So I'm guessing Davy Jones is here somewhere. There's another one. They seem angry. Are you angry? I'm a... Felixipia. I have nothing to say to you, she says. She's angry. What about you? Le Rouge. Go away, you grubby little beast. That's not nice. We have other folks to see who are less mule-headed than yourself. What's your name? Leucosia. I have no idea how that is pronounced. And what about you? Ligeia. I have nothing to say to you. Be off. Alright, fine. I'm going to visit your sisters. I hope they are not so tunnel-visioned as yourself. Oh, they're all mean. They're all mean. Oh, look at that. I don't think it's getting anywhere. So, we have some ghosts. Let's... Oh, he's not angry at me, he's just there. I think we need to get underneath the hull. Let's see here. Got some headband and some potion. This is an enhanced iron and reanimation. That's good. So I feel like I'm gonna need the reanimation. I'm getting a bit nervous that I'm walking around and not facing any enemies. You ever get that nervous when there's nothing happening? It's like, am I in the right place is one of the worries. And am I going to get into trouble is another. And here is just water up here, apparently. I am a bit lost. Maybe not lost, just disoriented. Because we're looking for her friends. Did you see what her name was, by the way? Because I don't remember it. Uh-huh. I am not finding much here. That's a tiny set of cannonball ever. I'm guessing it's just marbles. Finding a lot of nice treasure chests though. Can I get in here somehow? Alright, so now I'm just here. Goodness me. How difficult should it be to find a tiny little fawn-like things in a ship of ghosts and goblins? At least we're finding a lot of chests. What about you? Are you one I can fight? Hi there, flying matey. We ain't be seeing many air lovers flapping around our wings around here. You're not gonna fight us? Why are the Corrigans fighting? What are the Corrigans? What's that, shipmate? Have you spied Corrigans on deck? I saved a Corrigan. I guess that's what she is. But they're wrong and dangerous, little bucko. Be careful not to get infected. I had to lock her scallywag, scurvy, plague-blown shipmates in the hold with the rats and crabs, just so they wouldn't spread their evil disease. Oh, in the hold. Can you tell me where they are locked up? I don't think so, young scallywag. You may want to go see now, but afterwards you'll be spreading their sickness all over and ain't no misunderstanding. Nothing of the sort. Nothing of the sort. I just want to know where it is so I don't end up there by mistake. Very well. I'll be 2 floors beneath this fair deck. Thanks, let's go there immediately. Like a sister you are, O companion, O sister in arms and adventure. You inspire me now. I wish to venture into magic and champion either lightning rock or meteor storm. Which should it be? Pray inform. Ooh, lightning rock or meteor storm. I think meteor storm is stone and fire. Let's go with meteor storm. You should learn meteor storm. It would make a huge difference in combat. Very nice. And we leveled up. We should be leveling up our healing, I think. Especially since once it hits level 3, we can revive fallen companions. And I think that's gonna be useful. Did you have anything else to say, our pirate friends? Hi-ho there, my flippy-flappy hearty. Let's ask some questions. What ye be wanting to know? And other than that, how are you doing? Well, life on the high seas ain't no bed of roses, young shaky swab. Especially lately, we've been locked in by this bay for ages. No rip-roaring smash-duckling adventures to be had of late. So how are you blockaded? Nay, no, and there no more. Them scurvy Corrigans did bring the plague aboard, and so our captain never did lift a finger. Okay, so the captain is not... He's gone, he's content with that, I guess. Where is your captain hiding? He'd be barricaded in his cabin, quivering and shaking in his bones, trying to avoid seeing his crew members. Could he possibly be alive, the poor dear? So, in the hole, he said. 2 floors down. There we go. There they are, behind that door. I wouldn't like to be locked up in there. It smells of old tar and rotting flesh. I don't like the rotting flesh part. I don't reckon our weapons and magic are strong enough to open that door. You're a clever one, you are. It'll take a burst of cannon shot to knock that down, if you want my opinion. Perhaps a gunner can help us. We're not the best friends in the world, but he knows his trade. Alright. Where might I find him? She didn't like that, apparently. You're a polite one, you are. The gunner is a goblin, and you'll find him with his cannons on the upper deck, along with his little pet fool. Alright. So, there we are. Shugby! It's a cousin! Arr, Grat, you miserable lugworm! You've upturned my commodities again. Gather them up this instant. Oh, I'm sorry, boss. I won't do it again, boss. I promise. Don't be angry with me. I'm picking up. Look, I'm picking up now. Pathetic, Nini. It's always the shame and shenanigans with you. And then there's me, a gentle, loving master. You're total dumb-brain and everything's always your fault. Yes, boss. Always my fault, boss. Sorry, boss. Sorry. Ah, you blithering idiot. Look at that. You're blundering off. It must be ordered correctly. I should have left you in the gutter where I scraped you up. If only I could be spared this. Who are they? Hello. I have been sent by King Avalon. I am charged with finding out why the magic of this world has waned. Sorry, no time right now. Well, okay, I do have a tiny smidge of time. What else do you want? Are you related to Faery by any chance? It's very concerned for your well-being. I request that I find you. Frankly, that sniveling poltroon is indeed one of my many cousins. It has never given me a second thought. Perhaps you're thinking of the other cousin, who lives in Yggdrasil or some other world somewhere. Okay, where? I think it was sun and sand, but no beaches, heaven forbid. If you do see Shugfly, remind him he owes me 5.5 ounces of saltpeter and 7 ounces of sulfur. Alright. Are you the gunner then? Are you the gunner goblin? Yip-de-doo da, the very same. Never has this world known a goblin more deft with gunpowder and cannonballs. Anything you need demolishing, I'll blow it to kingdom come. As long as you issue me the right ammunition. Alright, that's good. So we need ammunition. And I feel like we need to take care of this guy. I have several questions to ask, Ball Gunner. I ain't bored. It's the boss's fault. Talk to the boss. I gotta pin things up. It's all my fault. Can't talk now. Poor little thing. So, Shaggy. Can you help me with the hold? Out of the question. Use your wings. We need force. So, you know, help. And I might be obliged to set my loyal Grot on you. He might not have much between the ears, but he knows how to box other folks' log holes. Better than all of you combined. Alright, I don't want to fight Grot, but not because I'm afraid of him, but because I care about him. I concede in this battle in advance. A gnome has a highly developed cruel Sugamik. Ah, you pathetic namby-pamby milkstrip jellyfish. Well, the Kurgans are locked up there. I don't see what this has to do with me. The Kurgans are not part of my job. Help or force? I'm scared he will tell Grot to attack me. I don't want Grot to attack. They're as much of a part of this ship as you are. Brought you all the pieces of your cannon if it weren't the Kurgans. You do have a point to a degree, but I'm not prepared to discharge valuable munitions and gunpowder for their well-being. Bring me a cannonball and gunpowder while I go down to the hold. Alright. So I guess that's... we did find the cannonball already. It's here. It's adorable. It's a musket bullet, of course. That's cute. Ah. Nice to don't keep things easily found. Here we are. So do you have them? Lovely pitch black gunpowder and a big fat cannonball? Yeah, I got it. I brought you your gunpowder and a cannonball, you half-wit egomaniac. Don't blow that door down for me. I got aggressive suddenly. It's ready. Watch out, there's gonna be a big bang. Fire! Now we can enter the hole. But I think that's actually gonna have to wait for now. Because I'm getting a bit tired. As I can probably tell, I'm mumbling a bit more. So, I think this is gonna have to be it for today. We did get, we saved Yggdrasil and we got started on the Flying Dutchman. So, yeah. And I had a good time, and I hope you enjoyed it too. Thank you for watching, and thank you for keeping me company.